Wilson Sat Alone by Deborah Hess. On Mondays, the children in Miss Carraway's class pushed their desks together and sat in groups of 6 and 7. Wilson sat alone. At lunchtime, when groups of friends ate together in the cafeteria, Wilson ate alone. At recess, everyone gathered for a kickball game or played Cowboys and Indians or Dinosaurs and Monsters. Wilson played alone. And at the end of the day, when all the children rode the bus or climbed into cars or wandered home in packs of 3 or 4, Wilson walked alone. On reading days, while everyone clustered into groups, Wilson read alone. On snow days, as Ben and Sam and Lucy and Meg helped each other into their snowsuits, Wilson dressed alone. When the children built snowmen and threw snow and laughed and screamed, Wilson didn't laugh because he was alone. One day, a new girl came to school. She said her name was Sarah. She smiled all the time. She sat alone and ate alone and read alone and played alone, but only for one day. On her second day at school, she pushed her desk into a group of other desks and ate with the other children and played monsters in the snow and laughed. And Wilson watched her from where he sat alone. He watched her all that day and the next day too, and Sarah saw him watching and raced across the snow and roared a monster roar at Wilson, who sat alone. "Don't do that," said Lucy. "Not to Wilson," called Sam. "Why not?" asked Sarah. "He always sits alone," said Sam. "He always plays alone," said Meg. "He likes to be alone," said Ben. And then an amazing thing happened. Wilson roared back, softly at first, and then louder and louder and louder. It was the biggest, loudest, grandest monster roar of all time. And from that day on, Wilson played with the other children and ate with them and sat with them and read with them and walked with them. And Wilson was not alone anymore.